Good afternoon and welcome to my Friday ramblings. If you can hear noise outside, that's the end of the school day, and I'm not sure whether people are happy that it's the end of the school day, but they seem to be at the moment. This week has been a little bit of a challenging week in lots of ways. It's been extremely busy on certain days. It started strangely. We had a public holiday on Monday, and so I had a quiet day, able to do some work with my writing and some of my homily work, and I managed to get most of it up to date. Then it got a bit busy on Thursday. I had a webinar um, with my friends from Church and the Nativity, the Rebuilt Parish Association, on early Thursday morning, and then I had a cardiac stress test at 9:30. Actually, I was stressed by the time I got there. We have a slow drive into the city of Hobart on the morning. I feel sorry for people who make the commute every day, but I left in what I thought was plenty of time, 3/4 of an hour, and from the top of the hill, the Proctors Road, all the way down to the bottom of the hill, it took me half an hour on a journey that normally takes less than 3 minutes. And then when we got onto Macquarie Street, the main street into the city, from there it took another 15 minutes to travel what should have been about a minute and a half. So getting into town for people who do it every day is an absolute nightmare. And because I get very anxious whenever I'm late for an appointment, I was stressed by the time I got to my stress test. However, it must have gone fairly well, because part of the requirement was that I would do a test yesterday and then I would do a follow-up test on Monday, but the doctor and the imaging people gave me the all clear and said you don't need to come Monday. Normally when you hear those kind of words, you just know you've lost your job, but from this it sounds a positive result to the test, and hopefully the report that goes back to the doctor will spell that out as well. And then yesterday afternoon I had my third session with my Kickstart coaching group, and that was a really great afternoon with lots of laughter as well as lots of good thoughts and challenging thoughts about the primacy of evangelization. And that's one of the very real areas of concern that we should have in every parish, but hopefully we'll be able to work through that as well. Thankfully, a finance committee meeting that was supposed to be held last night was postponed for a week. That just gave me a little bit of time last night just to wind down a little bit after a hectic day. And then today has been equally hectic, with a funeral this morning at 10 o'clock, followed by a burial, followed by mass, followed by some lunch. Thankfully, I've managed to get something to eat. And then I've just had a visit from one of my brother priests, and fairly soon I'm heading out to go to another function at 5 o'clock. So it's been a hectic few days. However, this weekend is coming towards the final weekend of this current message series. I mentioned that on Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to this final week, and then we'll launch into our new series, Seriously God. So I look forward to chatting with you, bringing you up to date on what's happening and where we're going, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to make the journey together. Have a great weekend. God bless you and stay safe.